Welcome back, everyone, to a new episode of Command Center, where we like to put our favorite commanders, maybe even yours, front and center. What do we play, Hot Ken?
We play our favorite style of Magic. That's called EDH. And if y'all don't know what it stands for by now, I can't even help you. EDH stands for an efficient deckhand. You see this? This is Forged in the Fires. This is big. This is seen some things. This has seen some plays. This has shuffled 100 card decks. This has been here to survive, baby. What? You need this because carpal tunnel is real.
I actually understand what you mean. Efficient deckhands. Like, you can hold anything after you do a shuffle 100 card decks.
You can pick up buildings if you need to.
Man, it's crazy. All right, so let's get here to what we came to talk about.
You know, Ravnica Allegiance is a good thing, and we decided to pick out a couple of commanders to broadcast for you guys. So who we got today?
Today we are featuring Nikya of the Old Ways.
I don't know what that means, but if you know the old ways, that means he knows how to wax on and wax off. What does he do?
I'm a wax poetic. So first of all, this 5/5.
5 booty, 5 body.
Definitely has booty because it's a centaur druid.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Red, green, and 3.
Loving
so it costs 5.
Costs 5.
You can't cast non-creature spells.
Why would I want that card? Why would I want this?
Because when it's on the board, you're able to double your mana when you tap your lands.
Okay, people, look at me. Mana doubling in any size is always a good thing, and I'm loving it. Anytime you see a mana double, what's our first rule of calls? You get it off the board. Okay, I'm loving what he does.
All right, so first of all, just to be specific, it says that you can add 1 more mana of what that land can produce. So you got something that taps for 2, that actually taps for 3. Not exactly doubling, but you catch our drift.
You see, you smell what we stepping in.
You know what we doing here. Sometimes I want to cast those non-creature spells, so I need ways of getting my commander off the board without exactly killing it to something like Ashnod's Altar or something like that.
Okay.
So people who play, cards like commanders like Animar, you've seen this card, Ancestral Statue. It's 4 colorless artifact creature. When it enters the battlefield, return a non-land permanent to its owner's hand. We bounce in our commander. We tap all that land, we bounce our commander.
That's right. If y'all don't know what that means, we sitting into the grocery store to get some milk, and while he's out there, we playing some instants and sorceries until he come back to the door, and we pretend like we sleep.
That's right. So you can see what I'm doing right here.
I see.
We floating our mana, we bouncing our commander. Temur Sabertooth. What does it do?
Cheat, it gets in there, baby.
It bounces your commander for 1 and a green. All right, it's just a 2 green and 2 for 3. Brings another creature back to your hand, and add a bonus, this creature gets indestructible.
For y'all don't know out there, we call this the Bankhead deck because all it does is bounce.
Sparkcaster, red and a green, and 2, a Kavu. I bet you haven't seen that.
Never heard of this. What is it? That's not real. What's a Kavu? I'm gonna need you to Google it right now. But what does it do?
This particular Kavu, when it comes into play, bounces your commander. You gotta return a red or green creature back to your hand when it enters the battlefield. Oh, okay.
Man.
Oh, I guess I'll bounce my commander.
Oh, excuse me. Hold on, wait. As I float my mana. Excuse me, while I float. What's my best part of a root beer? That it floats.
Floats. That's right. Cloudstone Curio. It's an artifact. Just get it out before you get your commander out. I don't care. Whatever.
What does it do?
You know what it does? It bounces creatures every time. Actually, it does more. It bounces permanents of the same type whenever one enters the battlefield.
You get to choose.
That's right.
Hey, yo, homie, you my commander. Go hang out for a second while I go do some stuff. Welcome back to the club. What else we got for us?
So I think we're done with the bouncing. We're bouncing. All right. So maybe we also want to find other ways to double our mana, which is why I'm greedy. I want all the manas, which is why we're bouncing our commander so we can play cards like Zendikar Resurgent.
Oh,
you see what's happening here?
I smell what you're stepping in. Zendikar Resurgent says not only does it double your mana, but when you cast, I believe, a creature spell,
that's right,
you draw a card.
Yep.
What else you got for us?
Still, there's a couple more mana doubling enchantments. This helps go stupid.
Tag me in. I got one for you.
What's that?
I know it's in the deck. Regal Behemoth.
That's right, Regal Behemoth.
You want to tell you why it's in the deck?
Because it's a dinosaur?
No, that too. Personal note, if you put wings on the dinosaur, technically it's a dragon. But we ain't going there. The reason why Regal Behemoth is in there, not only because it doubles your mana, it gives you the monarchy.
Monarchy.
Do you not know what that means? It makes you the king.
Kingmaker.
I'm telling you.
All right. You see, we got a lot of mana floating around. How else can we get more mana floating
Man,
around?
floating all over this place.
We
I
talked
can't-
about this card recently. Patron of the Orochi.
Never heard of it.
Yes, you did. We just talked about it last week.
I have a short memory. What does it do?
It's the spirit
Oh! I know what that is.
from Kamigawa.
That's the thing that untaps your legs and untaps itself. First of all, when anything dealing with Kamigawa, I try to shoot it out my brain to make room for stuff that actually matters. But I remember what this deviant card does. I've actually seen it in action. And you know what? It's worse than a Seaboard Muse.
Yeah, just a little bit because it's instant untap.
I-
Untap anytime.
I know why you have that card in your deck, because you're a deviant.
That's right.
You were raised by wolves outside of Alachua.
Where's that?
I don't know.
It's just a point of note, Patron of Orochi only untaps 4s. Go nuts. Play your 4s. Alright. You see what we're doing? We got a lot of mana floating around. What we gonna do with this mana? That may be your next question. Man, cast those X spells, X creatures, X instants, X sorceries. Do some damage to people. Genesis Hydra, Genesis Wave.
Neo Genesis Evangelion. We gonna get all types of Genesis up in here.
Hydras, Hungering Hydra. Hydra is tons of Hydras out
Maybe,
there.
maybe you don't want to spend it right now. Maybe you want to save it in the bank and put it in the Omnath. We don't know. It's your mana. You do whatever you want.
Do exactly what you want.
Mana burn don't exist no more.
What else we doing with all this mana?
We bane firing. We shooting you in the face. Baby, it's coming at you. And you know what you can't do? You can't counter it. You're going to eat that up.
That's right. So one card, I've been dying to play this card for years, and this is just the deck to put it in.
Okay.
You need to play this card. Obsidian Fireheart.
Never heard of it. What is it? Wait, what kind of creature is it?
It's an elemental.
Okay.
All right, belongs in a. Put it anywhere you want to.
Omnath.
You can go on now. It's 1 and 3 reds. 4/4. 1 and 2 reds. Activated ability. Put a blaze counter on target land without a blaze counter on it.
I already know what this is gonna do. Anytime you start putting counters on lands, you either gonna blow it up or steal it.
Nope.
Okay, what does it do?
We're burning lands, but you can keep them. The deal is, at the beginning of your upkeep, this land deals 1 damage to you if it has a blaze counter on it.
Okay.
So let's say you have 6 lands just sitting over there, just sitting nice. I put a blaze counter on each one of those lands. Your upkeep, you taking 1 damage for every land that has a blaze counter on it.
See what I'm working with right here. Do y'all see why I save bail money for instances like that? My lands are sacred. You ain't supposed to touch them.
I mean, you can keep them. It's just they're just gonna hurt you. Your lands are gonna hurt you. You said mana burn wasn't a thing, right?
Is there anything else you're trying to feature in here, or are we done? Are you finished, or are we done?
One thing to do more with your mana, since we got all this mana floating around, Stolen Strategy.
I know what this card does.
Enchantment.
I have this card.
I've seen you play it.
It's
nasty.
ridiculous.
It's nasty.
So at the beginning of everybody's upkeep, everybody gives me the top of their library. Until the end of the turn, I can cast it. Oh what? I don't have blue in my deck, I can cast it for whatever mana I can produce.
Yep.
Booyah.
Right.
Booyah.
So beginning of your upkeep, you have 3 more options of things that you can cast.
Let me set the picture right quick. I'm playing against some scrub. I get the top of his deck with Stolen Strategy. What is it? Oh, it's an Emrakul. Oh, I just cast your Emrakul. Oh, I just took your turn. Oh, why are you pulling out a gun? Stuff gets real at the magic table.
Remind me not to go play Magic with this guy. All right, so last few things I want to talk about. You may be a little bit limited on instants and sorceries, but like I said, more stuff to put into your X spells. Hammer, Mage.
Okay, what does it do?
Spell Shaper, 1 in the red. So 1/1. Pay X in a red, tap it, discard a card from your hand. Destroy all artifacts with converted mana cost X or less. Most likely you're not playing that many artifacts in your deck. Go ahead and go nuts, go stupid, blow up everybody's artifacts. You got the mana.
What you gonna do with it?
You got the mana.
What you gonna do about it?
All right, last couple things I want to talk about. Couple enchantments. Creature heavy deck most likely, right? So we gotta find ways to get creatures out fast. Lurking predators.
Okay, let me speak on this. This is one of my favorite cards. When I brought it out, people were like, What does that do? And you know my favorite part? They kept casting spells. Lurking Predator says whenever an opponent casts a spell, you reveal the top of your library. If it's a creature card, guess where it goes?
Battlefield.
Battlefield! It comes in ready to boogie. Oh yeah.
And here's the kicker.
Oh yeah.
If it's not a creature, you have the choice of putting it on the bottom of your library. So you can just kind of mini scry shuffle your library.
We call that the tuck and roll, baby. I got a creature heavy deck, and it's coming right for you.
Next card needs to be played a lot more. Wild Pair. We've talked about it before.
I need this card in my deck. I hate this card. Won't you explain to them what this does?
6-drop enchantment. Whenever you cast a creature and it enters the battlefield from your hand, you can go find another creature from your library, put it into play as long as it has an equal power toughness to the card that you cast. So if you drop something that has a 4 toughness, 4 power, you can get something else from your library that has a 4. Well, it just has to equal 8. It can be any variation of 8. Just put it onto the battlefield. 2 for the price of 1. That's what we call it that. So you see what we're doing here. I'm gonna stop it here because you see how nuts it can get, and I encourage you to go nuts with it.
Right now, it started off at pistachio level. We're damn near walnut. So,
yeah, tell us what you think. How you plan on building your Nikya of the old ways?
maybe you can guys suggest some cards that he's forgetting about to make it even more deviant.
That's right. Let us know in the comments. Let us know if you want to see an actual full deck tech of this in the comments. But go ahead and like and subscribe. Guess what? We have new things coming up.
The deck techs are coming. They're coming. Just quit yelling. They're coming.